Can someone just tell me if you hear me?
We can hear you, not very distinctly. We can hear your voice coming through very, very softly, but more or less, yes.
Okay, thank you, Alan. And the most important thing tonight is to hear you. So I'm going to try. I'm going to make Havdalah, okay? And then we'll sing something, and then we'll have Alan's Dvar Torah. Okay.
Okay. Doing Havdalah.
I'm going to shower.
Then they're going to sing something.
I'm going to shower. They must have to.
You be here, Diane?
So I'm going to shorten the Havdalah. If you can't hear me well, I'll make that now. Yeshua tiftach v'lo efchat, yozil zimat Adonai v'hili Yeshua. ושאבתם מים בששון ממעייני הישועה. לאדוני הישועה למך בנחתך סלע. אדוני צבאות עמנו משגב לנו יעקב סלע. אדוני צבאות אשר דמותך בך. אדוני יושיע. המלך יעננו ביום קוראנו. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ועיקר כן תהיה לנו. עוז ישועות אשא ושם אדוני אקרא. סברים אבותיי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא מיני בשמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא מאורי האש. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המבדיל בין קודש לכל באורך אשר בין ישראל אל העמים בין יום השביעי נעשה באדוני הקודש לכל. אליהו הנביא, אליהו התשבי, אליהו הגלעדי, אליהו הגלעדי, אליהו הנביא, אליהו התשבי, אליהו הגלעדי, אליהו הגלעדי. הימי מהרה יבוא אלינו, עם משיח, בן אבי מהרה יבוא אלינו, עם משיח. Hey, Mashiach ben David, ay, ay, nay, 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 ay, nay, 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 nay. שבוע טוב. אני מתנצל אם יש הקליטה לא טובה, our connection isn't good today, and I'm sorry. I understand the sound is not good on my side. We had everyone here, all the kids here for Suda today, and everyone here Motzei Shabbat, so that's why I had to use what I had at home, and for now, that's what we have. And Alan will say the Dvar Torah. That's the most important part tonight. So Alan, go ahead, bevakasha.
Alan, stop.
So, Shavua Tov and Erev Tov lekulam. Firstly, I'd like to start by thanking Rav Tzvi for giving me the opportunity and the zchut to give this Dvar Torah tonight. And it also gives me the opportunity to wish our Kehila, Kinor David, to thank them for their care and support to the community as a whole, and specifically to my family. So thank you to all of you. This Dvar Torah is dedicated to and in memory of my late father, Morris Nathan Silber, Moshe Nisan ben Yehuda Baruch, Zichron Livracha. I'd like to describe to you a little about my father and then link his character traits to the idea and main objective of Sfirat HaOmer, focusing mainly on three aspects: time, transcendence, and improvement. My father was born in Lithuania in 1926. In order to better their lives, he journeyed with his mother and siblings from Lithuania to South Africa, arriving at age 3. He lived in South Africa for 86 years, finally making Aliyah together with his wife in 2016, and departed this life on earth for his ultimate Aliyah to Olam Haba 2 weeks ago at the age of 93, halfway through Sfirat HaOmer. He was married to my mother for over 70 years. They shared a strong and happy marriage. From an early age, my father's life revolved around counting. From the moment his mother decided to leave Lithuania, counting the days was the order of the day until they arrived in South Africa. His profession as an accountant and businessman, and in latter years as a family man, he continued counting. This time, however, his many blessings, having a wife for over 70 years, living in Eretz Israel, living with his children, his grandchildren, his great-grandchildren, and finding himself in a community that cared and loved. Also, an accountant probes numbers, always digging deeper in order to clarify and improve a situation, in a sense, discarding clutter and purifying a distorted matter, usually within a specific time. And that's the main idea and objective of Sfirat HaOmer, a counting, a purifying, and completing process within a specific period of time. My father always valued life and time. He believed, as the quote states, time is of the essence, not to be wasted, but rather to be utilized for personal growth and development in all aspects of life. He never fixated that time was money, but rather measured time by the concept, time is achievement, to realize a lifetime achievement. That was his aim. He created opportunities for himself and others with the objective of achieving higher goals within a certain time frame. In all his achievements concerning his family, business, religious, and social affairs, as well as every other cause, these goals were accomplished through consistency of value-driven morals and ethics, modestly, yet always raising the bar for himself in introspection and self-perfection, thereby bettering himself and the world in general. From the vast myriad of life's random circumstances, he prioritized these in order to give meaning and value to life, to make his life and the lives of others a better place, and in so doing acquired a good name, and a good name lasts forever and merits eternal value. Sfirat HaOmer is a numerical mitzvah, the law of counting the Omer. The requirement is to start counting from the second day of Pesach and to count 49 days, 7 weeks, up to Shavuot, which falls on day 50. What is the message here? What are we supposed to learn from the counting of the Omer? The Omer count is a step-by-step process of personal growth. 49 days of intense self-examination and introspection, after which, hopefully, we emerge better, more refined human beings. The verse which introduces the mitzvah actually hints to this idea. Usfartem lachem, it says, and you shall count for you. There seems to be a seemingly superfluous phrase, for you. We can connect this to a similar phrasing in Bereshit. In instructing Abraham to leave his home in Canaan and journey to the land of Israel, God tells Abraham, Lech lecha, go for yourself. The commentators explain this to mean that the journey itself is beneficial to Abraham. It's an opportunity to fulfill his God-given destiny. Similarly, the Omer count is not just about mechanically tallying up the days between Pesach and Shavuot. It's an intensely personal journey of self-discovery and self-development. It's interesting, the word usfartem, to count, can also mean to assess or to probe. And that usfartem shares root letters with the word sapir, meaning sapphire, a gem, a jewel. The Omer count is about doing a deep assessment of ourselves and then polishing our flaws and rough edges to reveal the sparkling gem, our true transcendent selves hidden beneath. It's interesting also that the Torah instructs us to count 7 complete weeks. The Hebrew word commonly used for complete is shalem, yet the word used here is tamim. Tamim can also mean pure, alluding to the fact that the counting isn't just about the physical completeness of a set of numbers, but the spiritual and moral completeness of a human being. The Dubno Maggid says, the mitzvah of counting the Omer goes to the heart of our relationship with time. We struggle with time. Days come and go. Weeks, months, even years disappear as if they never happened. The book of Tehillim says, for even 1,000 years are in your eyes like yesterday that has already passed. In the morning it blossoms and is rejuvenated, and by evening it is cut down and withers. Elsewhere in Tehillim it says, man is like a breath, his days are like a passing shadow. The Midrash comments that this passing shadow is not the shadow of a wall or the shadow of a tree, but the shadow of a bird that flies. During our limited stay on this earth, how do we stop life slipping through our fingers? How do we hold on to time as it flies away? According to the Dubno Maggid, counting the Omer can help us completely change our perspective on time, but it all depends on how we view life. If we live life purely on purely materialistic terms, pursuing physical pleasures and self-gratification, then we are indeed locked in a losing battle with time, because all the pleasures we've experienced in the past are gone and irretrievable. And our only hope is that for the pleasures that lie in the future, and one day those too will be behind us. If, on the other hand, we live life less concerned with our immediate desires and our physical wants, and more attuned to doing good, living in accordance with a higher purpose, making the world a better place, then we are building something enduring, something that transcends time. We know that every good deed we do, every mitzvah we perform, is counted as an eternal merit that we not only carry with us in this world, but take into the next world. These experiences are not lost with the passage of time. These experiences are not lost with the passage of time. On the contrary, they build and accumulate and become greater day by day. They become eternal. We become eternal. May my father's good deeds, his value of time, his quest for transcendence and self-improvement, his search for reason and truth, and an acquired good name, be an eternal inspiration for his family and Klal Yisrael as he journeys towards his final resting place during this period of Sfirat HaOmer, through this world from one level to the next, on the wings of an eagle, ultimately reaching the upper levels in Olam Haba, his God-given destination. Amen.
Right. I don't know how much you can hear me tonight. My connection is not so good. Alan, thank you very much. We appreciate it so much. And I just, and I just want to say thank you, Alan. Yishar Koach. And we're very happy we had this opportunity. אני מתנצל, רציתי לתרגם קצת, אבל הזום שלי הלילה לא מתחבר טוב, אז אני מצטער. Thank you, Alan. The connection between counting days of life and an accountant and growing at Sfirat HaOmer is beautiful. And thank you, Eti, for giving the support and being there with Alan at this opportunity. We will just end with Od Avinu Chai. Chevre, sheket bevakasha. Ani po im kulam. I will just, I don't know if you can hear me well, so just everyone, I will sing and you sing on your own, Od Avinu Chai, and we'll look for better connections next time. We have a shiur Tuesday night, shiur בעברית על ההפטרה. ביום שלישי, הפטרה מאוד מיוחדת, ולקראת שבועות קבוצות לימוד. We're having groups, we're creating a source sheet, and everybody, okay, thank you, David. We're having a source sheet, and everybody can create a learning group to learn on Shavuot night in small groups. מי שרוצה ליצור קבוצה, בבקשה להודיע לאושרה. השבוע כבר יש מפגש, אנחנו נפגשים עם ראשי הקבוצות. This week, we will meet with the heads of the groups for the learning on Shavuot. עוד אבינו חי, שבוע טוב, everyone. עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי. The Vitzutan recorded, it will be available on the YouTube. עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי. עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל 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 חי. עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי. עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו. עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי. עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל 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 חי. תודה רבה לכולם. As Mark says, be healthy, stay healthy.
שבוע טוב. שבוע טוב.
We also are going to have activities for Yom Yerushalayim. This Thursday night is Yom Yerushalayim. If you didn't leave yet, we're going to have a Zoom session and a Zoom event on Thursday night for Yom Yerushalayim. And Friday morning, we have Shacharit outside of Beit Hanoah with Hallel, with Yair and the guitar. All the details will be sent out hopefully tonight. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.
Chag Sameach. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Rabbi.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, and yashikach to you, Alan and Etty. And thank you for such a beautiful tribute to your father. We knew well.
See everything.